Hello students, this is our 8th session and today we're going to talk about going to and will. So this is future. So let's focus on going to structure. It is subject plus verb to be plus going to plus the verb in the basic form and a complement. I am going to play basketball. Now, we're going to make like a comparison between will and going to. Will, it's a decision that you made at that time, okay? And going to is a decision that was made before the moment of speaking. You can use both will and going to for making predictions like I think will rain tomorrow. I think it's going to rain tomorrow. So, how can I answer this question? Are you busy this evening? I haven't made any plans. I think I will probably watch TV. Or, I'm probably going to watch TV. Will and going to are both possible here because we are predicting what will happen because nothing is planned. In spoken English, going to is often pronounced as gonna. Like in the songs or the movies, maybe, you hear the people saying, I'm gonna buy a motorcycle or something like that. They don't say, I'm going to, but this usually happens on spoken English only. Okay, now, don't forget about verb to be. This is really important. We have the subjects, I, he, she, it, we, you, they. And we have the three forms of verb to be. I am, he, she, it is, we, you, they are. Okay? Take this in count. Now, going to is not a tense. Remember this. It is a special structure that we use to talk about future. How we use it? We use it when we have an intention to do something before we speak. We have already made a decision before speaking. And like in these examples, affirmative example, Julio has won the lottery. He says he's going to buy a Porsche. Negative sentence. We are not going to paint our bedroom tomorrow. And as a question, when are you going to go on holiday? Now, remember that this is really important. When we're using verb to be and as affirmative sentence, we can say, you are going to meet Jane tonight. And as a question, we have to switch the verb to be at the beginning and the subject in the middle. Are you going to meet Jane tonight? Yes? And if we're going to say a negative sentences, we only add not after verb to be. You are not going to meet Jane tonight. Those are some examples that you can use. You can take a screenshot or a picture to remember that. Okay? Now, let's go to our workbook and we have exercise number 1 and it says choose the best answer. When? Leave. That's the verb that they give us. Tomorrow, my flight is in the morning. Okay, that's the answer. So, what could be the question? When will you leave? When are you leaving? Or when are you going to leave? Remember that the structure of going to is as a question, verb to be, and subject plus going to plus the verb in base form. So the only possible answer with that structure would be letter C. And we have another exercise that I am going to ask you to do on your own. You have there your workbook, so please answer them, and if you have any doubts, just write it down and let me know that on online class, okay? Now, let's go to the next exercise, and it says, the interview for the new manager position were yesterday, I think. And we have there some answers. Jane is getting the job. Jane is going to get the job. And Jane will get the job. Again, we have to think in the structure. The structure for an affirmative sentence is subject, verb to be, plus going to, plus the verb in the base form, plus a complement. And the only possible answer with that structure is letter B, as we check it there, okay? So I'm going to ask you to try to solve the other ones on your own, and then if you have any doubts, we can check it, okay? Now, these are the other exercises that we have, like for example, number 9, Argentina is playing Brazil tomorrow. I'm sure they will lose, they were losing, or they are going to lose, okay? Again, I have to focus on the structure that I am looking for. Yes? Now, try to answer this exercise on your own and have your workbook on the online class, and we could check it there, okay? Now, it says exercise number 2. Use be going to in the following sentence. Are you watch the ceremony tomorrow? Okay, are you? What is the missing? Remember, for questions, the structure is verb to be plus object plus going to plus the verb on the base form. Okay, so I have the verb to be, are, the subject, you. What is missing? Going to, and the verb that they are giving me, that is watch. So, are you going to watch the ceremony tomorrow? Excellent. Now, number 2. Gary not visit his cousin today because he's tired. Okay, this is a negative sentence. So I need subject, that in this case is Gary. What else I need? What is the structure saying? Gary. I need the verb to be. Gary is a he. So the corresponding verb to be is. Gary is, and then I need to add going to, but in negative, isn't going to visit. Gary isn't going to visit his cousin today because he is tired. Okay? And we have the other ones, but I'm going to ask you to solve them on your own. I'm going to read it for you, but I'm going to ask you to solve it on your own on your workbook, please. Number 3 says, I paint my room on Sunday. Number 4, the guests bring their own food. Number 5, there are not clouds in the sky. It not rain today. Number 6, my mother cook dinner for us later. Number 7, I will be sleep. I get up early in the morning. Number 8 is a question. Am I come with you tomorrow? And the last one, your friends not do your homework for you. Yes? So read it and try to write down the right answer. And if you have any doubts, just let me know for the online class. Okay? Now, We have there other sentences. The exercise says, there are 10 questions in this quiz, and each question has only one true answer. Number 1, Rebecca is have a baby next month. So I have Rebecca, that is the subject. I have is, that is the verb to be. What I need? Yes, I need going to, right? Going to have a baby next month. Number 2 says, you going to cook supper. So I am talking about you, that's the clue. What I need at the beginning? I need the verb to be. What is the corresponding verb to be to you? You am, you are, or you is? You are, right? So again, I'm going to check to review on your own and answer the other exercise. I'm gonna read these 3 for you while you are answering, okay? It says, what are you going to this evening? Remember that I have to use the verb on the base form. Were, were, wearing, or wears. Number 4, be careful or you fall. I need to use verb to be plus going to, right? Look for the right answer. Number 5, I have decided I stop smoking. That's a decision that you made, okay? So what I need, I only have the subject. So I need the verb to be and the going to, right? Look up for the right answer. And do the same with the other exercise, okay? Now, we have a reading that is an extensive reading, but I'm not going to ask you to read it like right now. Just read it on your workbooks and try to solve the questions that are below, okay? Try just to circle the right answer and then we can check it on the online class together. Yes? I'm going to give you this short exercise. So I'm going to ask you to copy on your notebook or your workbook only the 6 sentences from the exercise. And it says, fill in the blanks below to complete the sentences. Use the words in the box above. Here you have all the answers that you may need. So you just focus on the sentence and you can complete it using this information, okay? So try to do it on your own and I will show you the answers on the online class and we can check, okay, to know if we are right, if we get the topic. So let me know when you are ready and I will show you the answers on the class, right? So think about the doubts that you have and just write it down so we can easily get to the answers when we have the session, okay? So, guys, see you next class. This is all for today. So please don't forget your questions and see you the next session. Goodbye.